Hello everyone, welcome to the Belt and Road Face-to-Face.
It is a great opportunity for our two countries to work together.
Business people from each side can come together to make some concrete plan for the future collaboration.
Making them ready for the next generation of economic boom.
Send our teachers come to China, not stay 1 week, but stay for 3 months.
至今，乔丈子剪纸已经有100多年的历史。
跟全国比，咱们都敢说，咱们刀工不逊色。
Hello everyone, welcome to the Belt and Road Face-to-Face. Our program is co-produced by China Economic Net and Watch News Television. I'm Wang Xiaotong from China Economic Net. Today I'm pleased to be joining our studio by Mumtaz Zahra Baloch, Minister of Pakistan to China, Deputy Chief of Mission, and Zhou Rong, Senior Research Fellow at the Qiaozhangzi Institute for Financial Studies of Renmin University of China. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's enter the first part, hotspot. On August 38, 2017, CPAC Consortium of business schools under the CPAC framework was established at Pakistan's National Science and Technology University. CPAC Consortium of business schools aims to address economic and management issues between China and Pakistan, assist the two governments in developing and operating the CPAC, and cultivates talents for both countries. Ms. Baloch, why was CPAC Consortium of business schools set up? What are the latest updates of it?
This consortium basically was established to bring together business schools who can contribute to the development of business models under the China-Pakistan economic corridor. We will have many opportunities to cooperate and develop our trade and our economic relations under the China-Pakistan economic corridor. And in this framework, we would need the support of intellectuals and experts in their field. And there was a need for a consortium of business schools to come together and to give some guidance, some intellectual input to the work that the two governments are doing, to the work that the business community requires. They are now working very efficiently together and trying to develop new models of business which would be helpful to the governments, but also to the business community. We think it is a great opportunity for our two countries to work together and find new ways of economic cooperation.
Thank you. Ms. Zhou, how do you view about this model?
Yeah, thank you. And first, I would like to welcome Excellency Baloch. You see, we have already planned this program for a long time, and it's our CE.CN's honor to invite Minister Baloch to come to our program. The consortium, I think, let's say, China-Pakistan joint venture, is a very effective means to enhance China-Pakistan relationship in the business world. Especially, we know the concept of the Pakistan and the China business world have some differences. There are some differences between each. You see, so through this consortium, so the business people from each side can come together, can analyze the differences on the concept of businesses, and can have some consensus on how to enhance the relationship between each business world, business sectors, and also try to promote some some similar opinions on the business, as well as to make some concrete plan for the future collaboration, as well as for the future joint venture establishment. Thank you.
Thank you. Located in Pakistan's economic center, Lahore, Pakistan Training Center operated by China National Heavy Duty Truck Group Company Limited, or Sinotruck, began its trial operation. It's the first training center established by the Chinese commercial vehicle brand in Pakistan, and also the first independently operated training center set up by Sinotruk overseas. What do you think of the establishment of training centers by Chinese companies in Pakistan, Mr. Zhou?
Yeah, I got the impression that is China and Pakistan begin to strengthen our educational collaboration oriented towards technology and the business. As far as I'm concerned, I really hope just along CPAC, all the cities, I mean Pakistani city, as well as some of the cities in China, in Xinjiang, should have such kind of educational joint venture, that is to say vocational education, on-the-job training, and technological collaboration center or something like that, to let all the Pakistan business people as well as skilled labor, skilled workers benefit through that.
Ms. Baluch, how do you view about this kind of establishment of training centers?
You know, this China-Pakistan economic corridor, this is a very big concept. As Professor is saying, we need to basically pool our resources together to make this plan a success for the future. And we already have now a long-term plan, infrastructure in energy, in trade, and of course with the development of the Gwadar port. As this project comes online, as more and more projects under CPAC are developed, there would be need for further collaboration and joint ventures and learning from each other. So training centers like the one you mentioned are very crucial. So we are very excited about it, and we really hope that it would go a long way in training our people and making them ready for the next generation of economic boom that will come to Pakistan.
Thank you very much. Now let's get to the Vash studio to see what they are concerned about.
मारा बावर है दोए मुल्कां ने नियामा दराज मुद्दते शर्रे तब्दीली हमा वहदे केत वादे दोए मुल्क इकानमी और मैनेजमेंट तरक्किया वानक जहां कार बेबंदा पर ए तरक्किया अगा ए देगे यूनिवर्सिटी चुश्के लोम्स यूनिवर्सिटी लजबेला ब्यूटम्स यूनिवर्सिटी क्वेटा बलूचिस्तान यूनिवर्सिटी खुजदार ऐशा सीपैक के राय सराया अहमियत हम दारा होर कनक बेबा शर्तर ने.
Ms. Baluch, what's your answer for this question?
All these universities have a role to play, and not just the big universities. These smaller universities, but universities which are doing a great job, they have developed their niche in some particular area. So yes, we have to develop some collaboration with these universities, but we should encourage these universities also to establish linkages with universities in China. China is a powerhouse as far as education is concerned. There are many world-class universities which can collaborate with universities like this and develop common programs, learn from each other, and then find solutions and opportunities for CPAC and train their students to be ready when CPAC projects are basically implemented, to be ready to implement them and to take benefit from all those opportunities.
As you just mentioned, something like how to protect water, how to purify water, and how to cure what we say the plant disease, and how to feed cattle and other stocks and something like that. There's so many collaboration with China. There's a lot of MOU with China, with some universities. Some people may visit them and they may come to China, but no any implementation. How can we solve that problem? I thought number one is send our teachers of that kinds of universities come to China, not stay 1 week, but stay for 3 months. Only 3 months. Maybe China can find this teachers to stay here. First month just go through every China's lab, so see the difference between China's and Pakistan's one. Balochistan's one. Second, they must let's say include some ideas or what we should do in Pakistan, what we should learn from here, what we should learn from the West. And later, they go back to Balochistan, I mean the same original university, to teach some students or some postgraduate one, to train them as a new teacher. And the new teacher will come to China again to update their idea, their concept. Then later, then establish a joint venture, and also send the Chinese teachers to stay there. I mean, a special area such as agriculture, whatever, green agriculture or bio-agriculture, sent there to stay there for 3 months, then come back. So after 2 or 3 years, the fruit will come out.
You know, what Professor is saying, it makes a lot of sense, because in the end what we need is people of the area to be responsible for their own development. And foreigners or people from other provinces can only help to a certain extent. It is very important for us to train the local youths and local workers so that they are ready to take the responsibilities of their own development.